a mesmerizing journey through a melancholic world where androids question their purpose and emotions. The combat feels satisfying, with elegant movement and intuitive mechanics. Environments shift between serene ruins and war-torn cities, creating a powerful contrast. The soundtrack is unforgettable, elevating each moment with emotion and grandeur. With multiple endings and narrative depth, it rewards curiosity and reflection, a striking reminder of what games can evoke when story and gameplay move in harmony.
Glory is the root of all evil and will bring naught.
The Dragon Quest series returns with an adventurer role, the Luminary who must save Airdra from approaching calamity. Players can personalize their armor, improve their party members' abilities, and change their appearances without the need for new equipment. The game has magnificent HD or retro 16-bit graphics, orchestral or synth tunes. The story is told through new character-driven stories and revisits iconic Dragon Quest settings. The game also features the mysterious Tockles who provide access to 2D, 16-bit reproductions of renowned places from prior games.
On to Yggdrasil!
It wasn't the only thing that mattered to you.
Octopath Traveler 2 takes everything that made the first game special and refines it into a richer adventure. The 8 characters feel distinct, each with stories worth following, and the way their paths occasionally cross adds depth. The turn-based combat stays engaging with the break and boost system that rewards planning ahead. The world is stunning, with its blend of 2D sprites and 3D environments creating a unique charm. It's a long journey, but one that invites you to sink in, and an excellent soundtrack that ties it all together.
The places you go, the deeds you do,
to face the Archfiend.
Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake glows with nostalgic warmth and modern elegance. The vibrant pixel art, dynamic lighting, and orchestral score breathe new life into a classic journey. Combat feels smooth and satisfying, while the job system adds depth without overwhelming. Every town, dungeon, and character oozes personality, making exploration consistently rewarding. This remake respects the original while enhancing it in meaningful ways. A timeless adventure reimagined with care and attention to detail. It's hard to put down. Triangle Strategy rewards patience with rich tactical depth and thoughtful storytelling. The branching narrative encourages tough moral decisions that truly impact the outcome. Its pixel art visuals paired with HD 2D design give each scene a classic yet refined feel. Strategic combat feels satisfying, especially when positioning and terrain are used wisely. With voice acting that adds weight to political intrigue, this is a slow-burning tactical RPG that steadily builds momentum into something genuinely rewarding and memorable.
Power to your wings no longer. Aryan gods, choose wisely. These answers will...
Tactics Ogre Reborn is a stunning revival of a tactical RPG classic, masterfully blending deep strategy with a gripping, mature narrative. Every decision carries weight in the battlefield and within the story. The revamped visuals and orchestrated soundtrack breathe new life into a timeless world, while quality-of-life improvements make battles smoother without losing depth. Its branching paths and moral choices create a rich tapestry of outcomes, encouraging replayability. This is more than a remaster, it's a heartfelt tribute to one of the genre's most influential masterpieces.
Your strategy. Reborn and deeper than ever, dive into a tale.
If this be your will, this should be fun.
Octopath Traveler is a remarkable RPG that combines classic turn-based combat with a unique narrative structure. Each of the 8 characters has a distinct story that unfolds with rich dialogue and meaningful choices, creating deep immersion. The pixel art visuals paired with a lush orchestral soundtrack evoke a nostalgic yet fresh feel. Combat strategy is rewarding, encouraging thoughtful planning and diverse tactics. This game creates a memorable journey through its well-designed world and engaging mechanics.
Now to seal the deal!
Final Fantasy XII. The ZODIAC Age brings a fresh tactical edge to a legendary RPG, with the revamped combat system adding strategy and depth. The Gambit system allows for creative party setups, while the license board encourages experimentation. Voice acting and orchestral soundtrack heighten the world's scale and emotion. Visual upgrades enhance the richly detailed environments, a great choice for those who enjoy deep party management, political storytelling, and rich world-building across a sweeping, mature narrative.
Face my wrath!
Showtime!
A thrilling journey unfolds with stunning visuals and a deeply emotional story. Combat feels responsive and satisfying. With refined mechanics that enhance each battle, the soundtrack is unforgettable, heightening every dramatic moment. Characters are well developed, and their arcs carry genuine weight. With upgraded visuals and voice acting, the world feels alive and engaging. It's a heartfelt adventure that respects its roots while feeling fresh and modern. An excellent remake that honors its legacy in the best way possible. A timeless tale of stars and swords is reborn with vibrant new life. Claude, a young Earth officer, finds himself stranded on an underdeveloped planet, prompting an epic interstellar adventure. Exploration and real-time combat flow together seamlessly, offering both expansive freedom and satisfying tactical engagement. Multifaceted character crafting, extensive narrative branches, and plentiful optional endeavors provide remarkable longevity. The exquisite blend of classic sprites with detailed environments creates a uniquely nostalgic yet fresh visual charm.
Now, two worlds, one fate.
There was a time when the seven heroes embodied that moniker.
Romancing SaGa 2, Revenge of the Seven breathes new life into a classic with bold ambition. The open-ended progression, deep class system, and generational mechanic create a captivating journey through time. Strategic combat rewards thoughtful planning, and the soundtrack enhances every encounter with atmosphere and weight. While the visuals remain faithful to its roots, the reimagined elements elevate the entire adventure. A memorable return that respects the legacy while daring to evolve into something far more compelling.
Just as I thought.
Meet your maker.
Trials of Mana is a 3D recreation of the iconic RPG classic that was first released in 1995 under the title Seiken Densetsu 3. This renewed tale of triumphing over Destiny's trials has been refreshed. Players can now fully immerse themselves in the beloved journey, which has been thoroughly updated with improved graphics, character voiceovers, a remastered soundtrack, an additional post-ending episode, an innovative ability system, a revamped character leveling system with a new class, and more dynamic battles.
A risky endeavor.
Neo The World Ends With You is an exciting game set in Tokyo's Shibuya neighborhood, with vibrant and rich settings that reflect the essence of contemporary Japan. The game's distinct characters, well-developed personalities, and funny conversation make players emotionally bonded to the ensemble. The story takes players on a roller coaster of mystery, intrigue, and self-discovery as they uncover the secrets of the Reaper's game. The fighting systems are masterfully constructed to find a balance between simplicity and depth, ensuring that confrontations never feel monotonous.
Make sure it doesn't.
Final Fantasy IX captures a nostalgic sense of wonder with its heartfelt story, expressive characters, and whimsical art style. The combat is classic turn-based with just enough depth to stay engaging, while the world feels alive with rich detail and personality. The soundtrack carries emotional weight, enhancing key moments without overpowering them. Zidane and his crew grow on you quickly, and the pacing keeps the journey fresh. A timeless adventure that evokes warmth and reflection through its thoughtful design. Collection of Mana is a nostalgic trip worth taking. With 3 classic titles in one package, each game brings its own flavor of old-school RPG magic. The pixel art is vibrant, the music is timeless, and the combat remains engaging. Seiken Densetsu 3, officially released in English as Trials of Mana, is a long-awaited treat. Whether it's the adventure, the world-building, or the retro charm, there's something deeply satisfying in revisiting these legendary quests. A treasure for anyone who appreciates classic action RPGs. Legend of Mana wraps its world in vibrant hand-drawn visuals and an enchanting soundtrack that lingers long after playing. The Land Make system adds a unique layer of customization, letting each adventure feel personal. Combat is simple but engaging, and the branching story paths give the game a dreamlike, unpredictable rhythm. There's a sense of wonder in every location and encounter, a nostalgic gem that respects imagination and rewards exploration with heartfelt moments and a touch of magic. Chrono Cross is a timeless RPG that delves into concepts of time and space, enabling players to experience the lives of over 40 distinct party members. The Remastered edition contains high-definition 3D models, updated character artwork, high-quality background music, the ability to toggle opponent encounters, background filter choices, improved battle mechanics, auto-fight functionality, and adjustable text display. Players may also select between vintage pixel type and HD font, appealing to both traditional and modern players.
Taking his title as Master of Monsters.
Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince offers a charming blend of monster collecting and classic RPG storytelling. The fusion system is deep, rewarding experimentation and strategy, while the art style and soundtrack capture the magic of the Dragon Quest universe. Battles are fast-paced yet thoughtful, with a satisfying progression curve that keeps the adventure engaging. Exploring the richly designed biomes adds a layer of wonder, and the witty writing gives every encounter personality. A joyful experience for fans of monster taming adventures and heartfelt journeys.
What is all this stuff?
World of Final Fantasy Maxima brings a colorful, whimsical take on classic RPG mechanics with a monster-catching twist. The stacking system adds creative depth to battles, while the lighthearted tone pairs nicely with a nostalgic journey through familiar Final Fantasy worlds. The added Maxima content expands gameplay with extra mirages and challenges, making it a more complete adventure. With endearing visuals and a fun combat system, this game turns simplicity into an engaging, strategic quest full of heart.
Hey, for bringing you into this world. This ends.
THEATRHYTHM Final Bar line turns rhythm gaming into a nostalgic celebration of Final Fantasy's rich musical legacy. The tracklist is massive, packed with iconic tunes that spark emotion with every note. Tapping along feels smooth and satisfying, especially during intense boss themes. Character customization and RPG elements add a fun layer of strategy. Whether it's soaring melodies or pulse-pounding battle tracks, each stage hits the right note and keeps the energy going strong from one song to the next.
As the Lord of Light and Almighty God, only you...
Actraiser Renaissance is a 2D platformer that combines city-building simulation and 2D platforming gameplay. Players take on the roles of the Lord of Light and their angel, guiding humanity to prosperity in an evil-filled planet. The game has upgraded 2D graphics and 15 new music tracks, with an emphasis on realm acts and realm management. Players use powerful magic to overcome obstacles and fight adversaries, but realm management entails calling lightning and generating earthquakes to safeguard towns. Real-time strategic fights are critical to gaining success. SaGa Scarlet Grace Ambitions presents a refreshing take on turn-based combat with strategic depth that rewards planning over brute force. The open-ended narrative structure allows players to shape each journey, making every playthrough distinct. With a striking art style and a captivating soundtrack, it's easy to get absorbed in its unique world. Battles demand thoughtful choices, and the progression feels rewarding. A true gem for those seeking a deep RPG with rich mechanics and meaningful choices that evolve with every decision.
What is this place?
Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon: Every Buddy is a delightful dungeon crawler with a heartwarming twist. The buddy system adds a fun layer of strategy, and the art style radiates warmth and nostalgia. Music feels right at home with the series, giving each floor a sense of adventure. The gameplay loop is addictive without being overwhelming, and the job system adds great variety. A light-hearted atmosphere, engaging mechanics, and a lovable cast make this a journey worth taking for anyone who enjoys whimsical adventures.
Come on, buddy. Let's say.
Voice of Cards, The Forsaken Maiden unfolds like a melancholic storybook, with each card turn deepening the sense of wonder. Its card-based battles are simple yet strategic, and the narration adds emotional weight to every moment. The music, soaked in nostalgia, sets a poignant tone throughout the journey. It's easy to get drawn into the melancholy world, where every choice feels meaningful. A quiet, thoughtful game that finds strength in restraint and evokes a lasting sense of reflection. Star Ocean First Departure R is a captivating RPG that takes players on an unforgettable journey through space and time. The story is engaging, with well-developed characters and a rich world to explore. Combat feels dynamic and strategic, encouraging thoughtful planning rather than button mashing. The visuals and soundtrack complement the narrative perfectly, enhancing immersion. This game manages to balance depth and accessibility, making it a rewarding adventure for those who enjoy classic role-playing games.
Gate. Will it let us in, though?
Romancing Saga 3 is an engaging journey through a vast world filled with deep customization and strategic combat. The open-ended story allows for multiple playstyles and unique character development paths, making every playthrough feel fresh. Its retro-inspired graphics and music create a nostalgic yet engaging atmosphere. The game's complexity rewards thoughtful planning, providing a satisfying challenge without feeling overwhelming. This title is a true gem for those who enjoy rich RPG mechanics and freedom in storytelling. Romancing Saga 2 brings a rich tactical layer to turn-based combat with its unique inheritance system and non-linear progression. The pixel art evokes classic RPG nostalgia, and the music carries a strong sense of atmosphere throughout the adventure. The challenge encourages strategy without feeling unfair, rewarding thoughtful decisions and exploration. It's a slow burn with depth, where each generation builds something meaningful. A strong choice for those seeking something different in their retro RPG journeys. Am Setsuna is a classic JRPG game that follows Setsuna, a young lady on a mission to save her village. The game addresses themes of sacrifice, responsibility, and camaraderie, and each character has their unique background. The battle system is reminiscent of Chrono Trigger, featuring strategic turn-based combat and a unique timing-based logic. The graphics are amazing, and the game's landscapes are diverse and rich, transporting players to beautiful locations. The music complements the story's emotional tone and adds to the ambience of each scene.
Who live alongside the seasons of life.
HARVESTELLA pulls players into a rich world where farming, combat, and storytelling move with a satisfying rhythm. The changing seasons shape not just crops, but lives, and the mystery of quietus keeps the journey compelling. Combat feels responsive, and character interactions deepen with time. From quiet village moments to dungeons filled with secrets, there's a steady sense of growth. A solid choice for those seeking a balance of action, life sim, and JRPG depth wrapped in a vivid fantasy setting.
We're both just humans. I don't know what you think.
About 50 of them are inbound from the east.
The DioField Chronicle is a refreshing strategy RPG that feels both approachable and rewarding. Its real-time tactical battles give you freedom to plan carefully while still keeping things engaging, and the variety of units encourages experimentation. The story leans into political intrigue with characters who actually feel layered, which makes the campaign worth following. The art style has a striking diorama look that fits the tone well, and the soundtrack adds weight to every mission. It's the kind of game that invites you to think and enjoy.
Wishful is to keep fighting alongside you.
ONINAKI is a role-playing game set in a world where the ghosts of the dead might linger in the beyond if they die with regrets. Kagachi, a member of Watchers, is responsible with relieving the spirits' burdens and resolving their conflicts so that they can pass on quietly. If they do not, they will turn into monsters and their souls will be linked to the planet. Kagachi meets the Night Devil and sets out on a journey to save the world. The plot has a one-dimensional character and unexpected events, although the final third might feel stretched out.
World in pursuit of treasure.
Dragon Quest Treasures is a lighthearted adventure that rewards curiosity and exploration. Playing as Eric and Mia, the hunt for hidden riches feels satisfying thanks to the monster companions who help uncover secrets and fight alongside you. The world is colorful, easy to get lost in, and full of surprises that keep the treasure hunts from feeling repetitive. Combat is straightforward but enjoyable, and collecting monsters adds a layer of strategy without becoming overwhelming. It's the kind of game that's relaxing yet rewarding, fun and engaging. Lost Sphere creates a heartfelt journey with nostalgic JRPG mechanics and a memorable cast. The combat system is engaging, letting players strategically position characters for maximum impact. Its world building feels thoughtful, with environments that evoke a quiet sense of wonder. The music complements the mood with subtle elegance, enhancing key story beats. Though familiar in structure, the game maintains a steady pace and a sincere tone. A thoughtful tale wrapped in a retro-inspired aesthetic with modern refinements throughout. Dragon Quest III: The Seeds of Salvation delivers a timeless RPG experience with charm, depth, and heart. The story unfolds with a perfect balance of adventure and mystery, enhanced by memorable characters and a surprisingly emotional journey. The revamped visuals and orchestral soundtrack breathe new life into this classic, without losing its nostalgic soul. Strategic combat and the class system offer satisfying customization and replay value. It's a masterclass in storytelling and design that proves just how magical a well-crafted role-playing game can be. A caravan's fire burns against a world shrouded in poisonous mist. Young travelers embark on an annual pilgrimage to gather sacred myrrh, protecting their homes. Gameplay settles into a comforting rhythm of cooperative dungeon exploration, resource gathering, and strategic crystal management. Extensive character progression, varied artifact collection, and seasonal world changes encourage repeated expeditions. Its enchanting art direction and celebrated score are integral to fostering a profound sense of camaraderie and wonder. PARANORMASIGHT: The Seven Mysteries of Honjo unfolds a gripping supernatural tale through smart writing, eerie visuals, and an atmospheric soundtrack that deepens the tension. The story-driven gameplay rewards curiosity, with branching paths that encourage multiple playthroughs. Characters feel grounded, and the urban legends at the heart of the game build a strong sense of mystery. It's a slow burn, but one that pays off with memorable twists and a consistently immersive tone that keeps the mind engaged throughout. Spelunker Party is a lighthearted co-op adventure that rewards teamwork and patience. With its retro-styled visuals and catchy soundtrack, it taps into a playful nostalgia. The game's challenge lies in careful platforming and clever level design, making success feel satisfying. Multiplayer is where the fun multiplies, reviving fallen friends and solving puzzles together adds great energy. There's a fun rhythm to exploring caves, collecting items, and unlocking new gear that keeps things moving.